What's happening, guys? Mike here. This is my last beer review before I go on tour. My laptop's messed up, so I won't be doing updates from the road like I did last year. This year, hopefully I can just compile some footage and make a video when I get home. But aside from that, today's beer. Last year I did Miller Lite the day before tour, so I decided to do Miller High Life today. Got it in a can, why not? I'm just going to crack it open. I don't think we need to do the smell thing, but it smells like a corn syrup, corn malt lager. Miller High Life actually, especially in the bottle, has been one of the more tolerable, enjoyable adjunct American lagers that I've had. It really is a lot better than Coors. I'd probably want to drink it before I drink a Budweiser. So yeah, having said that, let's take a drink. Man, it's not that good. You know, it's better than Coors, but I just recently did a Coors Light review. The Coors Light review was the first American adjunct lager I'd drank in a while. I've been drinking a lot of homebrew that I've been making, and a lot of craft beers. They call it the champagne of beers. I can't believe they still do that. Basically, after Prohibition was repealed, some of the major breweries that you've heard of today, Budweiser, Coors, these folks, Miller, they began operation again, and it says here on Beer Advocate, which I think is a good description, that, you know, these companies focus less on flavor and more mass production and consumption. And they say they sometimes cut cost by using adjunct cereal grains like rice and corn. Generally, when you homebrew a beer, you're going to be using malts of a decent quality to get your sugars to create your beer. But, you know, if you're trying to make a beer that you're selling millions and millions of cans of, and you want to keep costs down, that rice sugar and that corn sugar, it comes in handy. But it definitely doesn't come in handy for the flavor, just more for mass production. Now, one thing Miller High Life does have going for it, it's easy to drink until you get to that aftertaste. It goes down really smooth, but then it comes back with that kind of adjunct taste. I don't know. It favors a little better than some of the other adjunct beers on Beer Advocate. They have a grading scale that's a letter grade. For instance, Budweiser gets a D+. Corona gets a D, while Miller High Life gets a C. Other people that come with the D is Busch. Miller Genuine Draft gets a D+. So yeah, even Red Stripe, you know, which I don't know if some people think that's a craft beer, but Red Stripe is actually an adjunct lager too, and it gets a C+. So anyways, I'm kind of rambling on here. There's not a whole lot to describe when it comes to Miller High Life. I guess the only thing I have positive to say about it is if you're at a party where the only free beer is High Life and Coors, maybe you're a brand new drinker and you haven't drank either, my suggestion is go for the High Life in that scenario. I think that's about the only scenario I would put it in, though. So, if you guys don't get another video from me for the next 3 weeks, have fun. Subscribe. If you do, maybe I'll make partner. Thanks for watching the Ultra Rad Beer Review. I'm Mike. Have a great one.